Looks like we are live and ready to roll. So, I'd just like to say hello and welcome to another episode of GameHammer Live here in the Retrovator. Of course we are, and we must begin with a song. The minute you walked in the joint, retro, I could see you were a game of distinction, a real old classic. Hey, old cassette, please rewind. If you were a disc, it would save some time. So let me get right to the point. Retro, I will probably not be able to win. Old games are hard, old games are hard, old games are hard, old games are hard, but that won't stop me playing them. Retro. Anthony Dickinson says, "Don't give up your day job. This is my day job." Hello and welcome. Who is in the chat tonight? We have James Pets, always a pleasure, and Martin Vegas, who says, "Can you play the original Sorcery after Tea and Cake?" If we have time, yes, we can. Trains, Kits, etc. Hello there. How are you doing? And of course, Hey on Puds is here, saying welcome to a second helping of our own James Pet's delightful tea and cake. Yes, it is. We're going to have a second serving. Hey! Hey on also says, if Zoe tries really hard, she might get the score up to 11 out of 100 tonight. My goodness. Do you think we can get that high? I don't think we can live at that kind of speed. Who else we got? Hello to Sir Patrick, who says Amelia says hello as well. Hello, Amelia. Meow, meow. James Pett says we got it over 20 last week. Yes, I think we did. And the Professor is here. Hello, Professor Brainy Specs. How you doing tonight? Dave Holloway's in the house. Hello, always a pleasure. And Zach Farmworth, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you. I've been out at a train fair, so I got a little train bear. He's from the Flying Scotsman. He's the engine driver, and he sits alongside the signalman. Hello, how good bears. I've got bears for days. Oh, yeah. They're happy. Oh, yes, they are. Oh. They're so cuddly. They're so cuddly. It's so nice. Oh. I love my bears. I've been collecting some bears. So what else have we got here? Anthony Dickinson, hello there as well. And Krista Duke, how are you doing today? I think that is everyone. James Pets approves of bears. Excellent. And the silly songs. Absolutely. Don't let them steal your cake. Bears don't want cake. They want picnic sandwiches. Or perhaps honey, depending on which bear it is. So we are, of course, playing James Pets' very own hilarious game, Tea and Cake. Tonight's beverage of choice is a Diet Hokey Cokey, which I have left over from my road trip earlier on when we went out to the Heritage Railway. So, shall we get on with it? Let's do that. Let's remember to press the correct buttons. Dip, 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 bang. So here we are on a Windows 10 machine, which, for some reason, all of my icons appear to have disappeared. Give me 1 second to try and work this out. Where? There they are. Okay, so you can see there. That's about all you can see. Okay, that's going to be interesting. So we've got a few games here. We've got RPG Maker and Train Simulator. Quest is the one we're going to be using. And then I have my GOG and Steam, of course, as well. Plus Ticket to Ride and Head Over Heels. Apparently, this just keeps moving. That's why you can't see it. Okay, that's just great. Head Over Heels I picked up a while back, and it's actually quite good. So, brought up Quest, and we have a save game from Tea and Cake. Let's get into it. Where are we up to? Apparently we got 24 out of 100 last week, so that's pretty good going. And let me move the mouse out of the way and be able to do this. Zach says, glad you had a nice time. I got my interview for Bolton School on Thursday. Just wanted to ask you, do you know where the entrance is? There are too many doors. I actually don't. Jen does. Jen knows Bolton School. She went to one of the Bolton schools split into boys and girls divisions, so she went to one of those. So yeah, it's she's the one to ask, because I didn't go to Bolton School. I've walked past it a few times on my way to places, but I've never actually. No, tell I have been in it. I have been in Bolton School because we went for a school reunion. That was because Jen went there. Yes, I have seen it. Heyon says the palindrome of Bolton would be Notlob. Yes, it would. And there is actually, I believe it's Les Cliff's model railway is called Notlob. Patrick asks if I plan to pick up Stubbs the Zombie on the Switch. To be honest with you, probably not. I have the original, unless it's enhanced somehow. I don't have a need to get it a second time because I've finished it. got the job interview. Don't want to be like, yeah, good luck, man. Good, fingers crossed for you, man. Fingers crossed, dude. Hello, Ben. How you doing? More of a snake rattle and roll kind of guy. Prefer Batman over Head of Hit. Batman we should play one time. That'd be good. Anthony says I was tempted to get an RPG Maker. Is it any good? I've made. Excuse me. Excuse me. I made a small game to test it out once, and it was all right. It actually works quite well. So, shall we get into this? Let's have a look at where we were. So, we've been talking to a Gru. Our score is 24 out of 100, and our bric-a-brac level is 3. What are we carrying? Inventory. Let's have a quick look. You are carrying a smartphone, a driving license, a debit card, a leaflet, some cash, a patch, and a newspaper. Examine newspaper. The newspaper carries stories about the Queen's death and high inflation. We have to try and convince that guy that we're from the future, don't we? So let's go northwest. Let's actually try. I'm going to try and show him the paper again. Where was he? He was in the arcade. North is a news agent, south is a hardware shop. Petrol station and large arcade. Go north into the arcade. Here we are. You can see a Pac-Man machine and a Space Invaders machine. A young man in a red shirt is here, and a rowdy group of youths are here. We don't want to get too close to the youths. What we do want to talk to the man. Talk to young man about Queen. Tell young man about Queen. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Tell young man about newspaper. We need to convince this guy about the future. Show newspaper to young man. Can't see that newspaper. Show young man newspaper. Can't see that young man. Show newspaper. You can't show it. Give newspaper to young man. Wow, maybe you are from the future. This is weird. Yes! Right! We've managed to convince him that we might be telling the truth. Okay. Tell young man to stop smoking. Nah, I enjoyed. Tell young man about Grim Reaper. Yeah, well, we all got to go sometime, ain't we? Anyway, they'll probably have to come up with a cure for all that stuff by the time I'm 60. We'll probably all live to 100. No, you won't. No, you really won't. How can we convince this guy? What's our score? Did we get... Still on 24. Oh dear, that's... Tell young man about cure. He really doesn't care, does he? He really doesn't... How can we do this? Tell young man about... What was his name? Steve or Simon or something like that? Oh, it's hard to remember. Tell young man about old man. He doesn't care. Oh. Tell young man about death. I don't know. Nope, he's not gonna listen. Hmm. We need to sort that out. I don't. Space Chicken. Hello, Space Chicken. He says that Far Cry film is unfortunately. Oh my goodness. They made a film out of Far Cry and they screwed it up massively. Oh. That's like making a film about Assassin's Creed and then, oh, hang on, they did that as well. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, guys, well, we've got a little bit further. Oh, let's examine our phone again. Examine smartphone. Screen is cracked and broken. Nothing is visible even when turned on. That's a shame. What can we do? I think we need to go back to the future. I think we need... That is a weird statement to say. I think we need to go back to the future. No, we're not going to go right. We want to go east. North, there's a bookmaker. Where's the... You were close last week. Yes, apparently I was. Okay, use time machine. I'm going to the future. You hear a whining, rumbling, and rattling sound from the time machine. You feel a brief whooshing sensation, and everything goes black for a second or so before appearing to return to normal. You're in a car park. Here we are. Okay, we're in the well, I'll say the future. We're in the present now. Okay, to the south, there's a mobile phone and money transfer shop. Go south. Shop is closed. Ah, read notice. Closed due to staff shortage. That's very annoying. Okay, where's the bric-a-brac store? Northwest, south of pharmacy. Charity shop in the north. There we are. Right. Okay, let's have a look. There is a game, isn't there? Muffin tray, horse engraving, set with dinner plates. Classic computer game. Buy classic computer game. You pay $1.25 for your debit card and take the old computer game. Examine game. Number 2. An old computer game from a long-forgotten type of computer, still in the original box. Here we go. So I'm going to take that to the past. Funeral parlor. Go north. And north. Use time machine. Can't believe we're just randomly walking back and forward through time. Right. Right, here we are. We're almost back to the... We're almost back to the place and the arcade. Okay. Examine youths. There are 3 of them, perhaps in their late teens or early 20s, crowding around the Space Invaders machine. They are swilling strong beer from cans, smoking cigarettes, talking loudly, boasting about how they can hold their drink, and making frequent homophobic remarks, even when apparently irrelevant to the context. They are also wearing black leather jackets with bright orange linings, narrow blue jeans, heavy black or dark red lace boots, and white or black t-shirts. They have close-shaven hair. One of them has a distinctive tattoo of a spider on one of his knuckles. You detect a slight insecurity beneath their bravado. Use game. Computer game on youths. Can't use it in that way. Tell youths about classic game. That would not be wise. They do not seem very friendly. Lick. Lick youths. You can't lick them. I knew it wouldn't work, but I had to try. Oh dear. Hi Patrick, how you doing? To keep telling them not to call after 10. Well, that's why he does then, isn't it? Because, don't do it. Well, I will. You told me not to, so I will. Give game to youths. They do not want it. Well, they should. They should absolutely want it. There's no harm in trying. Absolutely. Give game to young man. It does not want it. Ooh. My bric-a-brac level is now 24. Sorry, 4, not 24. That would be amazing. Tell youths about future. That would not be wise. They do not seem very friendly. Tell youths about... Oh. About punk. They don't seem very friendly. Tell young man about time machine. Show me this time machine of yours. Okay? How? If I go south, he won't be there, will he? Tell young man to go to car park. What was the commands again? Tell character 2. Not tell character. Tell young man to use time machine. Yeah, right. Tell young man about time machine. No, we already did that. Show me this time. How? How can I show him it? Oh, what can we do here? How can we do this? I know we need him to do this. Tell youths about death. Okay. About Grim Reaper. But I'll be wise to do something. Oh man, come on. Show me this time machine. How can I tell young man to follow? Yes, it better be for real. I had an amazing high score there. Yes, we got him to follow. Hello, Mickey and Janie. How you doing? Right, east. 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 Oh, come on. East. North. North. Is he here? He is following us, isn't he? Because I don't see him in the room. Yeah, young Steve is now following you. Okay. Use time machine. South. South. Right, where was he? Where was he? Funeral parlor, state agent. No, he wasn't in there. Where is he? South is a pharmacy. Charity shop to the north. He's in the He's in the convenience shop, isn't he? Yes. Tell young man. Tell man about young man. He does not reply. Tell young man about man. Yeah, whatever. Right, so the young man is here. Okay. A young man in a red shirt is here. I was missing that. Okay, that's great. Here we are. So he's here. Tell young man about future. Oh, I thought we'd all be living in space by then. Tell man about young man. He does not reply. How can we do this? Tell man to talk to a young man. Oh. Examine man. Read text. Coffee and cake. Read logo. Coffee and cake. Okay. Now how do we do this? Tell young man to stop smoking. Tell man to stop smoking. He does nothing. Ask man about young man. I remember playing Pac-Man in the arcade, but we all preferred Space Invaders back in the day. Okay. How can I do this? Ask young man about man. It's a good game, not as good as Space Invaders, mind you, but I've got a good high score going now. Oh, yeah, okay. A man and his younger self are in the same room, and I can't work out how to get them to talk to each other. Say hello. So guys, what do you think we need to do? Patrick says, in your baptism on Friday. My goodness, that's come around quick. Congratulations. Oh, what can we do? What can we do? How are you going to prove to the young man that the older man is actually in mortal danger? The older man looks alive now. Oh, James, you're right. Yes, I'm doing the wrong thing. Let's go to the park. Yeah, show him the Grim Reaper. Says, hey on. That's exactly what we're going to do. Let's go to the... Right. Right, we're at the park. You see a duck. That's Acacia Avenue. We've gone too far. South. Aha! You're in a wooded area. There are more trees here than in other parts of the park. Squirrels forage for nuts. The Grim Reaper is here. He's looking distractedly at his mobile phone. You can go north, northeast, or northwest. You can see a stick. Young Steve says, it's the Grim Reaper. So what? How do you know he's after me? There are lots of people called Steve. Ask Grim Reaper about Steve. I've looked all around the park and can't see him. I must have missed him. Let me know if you see him again, yeah? Tell Grim Reaper about Steve. What'd you tell the Grim Reaper about Steve? Oh. Some nothing. Never mind, let me know if we need to. Ask Grim Reaper about Steve. Ask Grim Reaper to... Is this Steve? Don't understand your command. Tell Grim Reaper about young man. I see. Let me know if you find Steve. Tell Grim Reaper this is Steve. Ah! Let me know if you find Steve. Ask Grim Reaper who is Steve. Tell Grim Reaper to describe Steve. Oh, for goodness sake. Which version of Steve is the Reaper after? That is... Oh, of course! Yes. Tell Grim Reaper about Steve. We actually have to show him reaping him. I didn't want to do this. He's in a convenience shop? Thanks, mate. I've never thought to look for somebody in there. Well, what? Why wouldn't he? Why? Right. Okay. Trees abound, everything in mildly pleasant. The Grim Reaper is here. He's looking distractedly at his mobile phone.
Are you playing nice?
No.
Okay.
Of course we're playing this. We have told Death himself to go and reap someone so that his younger self will stop smoking. Okay, here we go. Right. The Grim Reaper and Steve are sitting at the picnic bench, locked in an epic chess bat. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho. Steve is losing badly, but taking a very long time over every move to eke out every last minute of life. Steve looks terrified, and the Grim Reaper looks irritated and bored. Young Steve watches his older self losing the game of chess against the Reaper, with increasing facial pallor. After a few minutes, he speaks. I've got to go. I've got to go think about things, yeah? Can you take me back to 1981? I can't watch this anymore. You oblige, telling Steve how to set the time machine to return by itself when he reaches 1981. No sooner does young Steve walk away than the Grim Reaper, the chess set, and Steve fade away as if by magic. The bench is unoccupied again, and everything else appears to be carrying on as normal. Ho ho ho! Oh my goodness. James, the way you've written, this is so good. This game is so good. Nice 7 Seal reference. Yes. What is our score? 49 out of 100. Our bric-a-brac level is 4. Okay, now that Steve is no longer in the... probably no longer in the past. Cake shop should be open. Yes! We're in the cake shop! We open the cake shop's door and a bell tinkles gently inside. You're in a cake shop. The pleasant aroma of baking abounds. Chairs and tables are arranged on the floor. A counter with some delicious-looking cakes is at the back of the shop. A prominent sign is stuck to the wall behind the counter. There is a large coffee machine behind the counter. You can see a man. Oh, Patrick, you are right. Save before something goes wrong. Right, we're saved. Okay. Look. No, not look. Examine man. Man is of average height and build, wears normal clothes and is about 60 years of age. He looks to be in excellent health. Heon says, wow, good going, Zoe, and I agree. James has written a fine game. This is so good. Tell man about past. He does not reply. Ask man about young man. I remember playing Pac-Man in the arcade. It is him. That's him. Examine menu. Let's have a look at the menu. Can't see that. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a sign. Read sign. Notice, only food and drink bought on the premises may be consumed here. Right. So, we need to play a game of Space Invaders first, though, don't we? We need to play... We haven't got to play Space Invaders before we have tea and cake. So, let's go. Now that the door will... The place is there. You can't go in the shop now. We've changed the future by changing the past. Use time machine. If that guy's still playing Pac-Man, I'll be like, dude, what are you doing? Alright, here we are. Go north to the arcade. This is a tobacconist. That's the wrong place. Petrol station, here we are. Okay. The walls are painted dark blue. There's a rowdy group of youths here. Examine youths. They're still crowded around the Space Invaders machine. How can we get rid of them? Oh, what can we do here? All around you are large cabinets with television screens built into them, making computer-like noises. The walls are painted dark blue. There is a rowdy group of youths here. We should play YMCA or something. That'll scare them off. Tell youths they They are gay. I honestly recommend. I honestly kind of suspected that that wasn't going to work, or it was going to result in us getting beaten to death. I recommend exploring and gathering clues. Yes, that would be a good idea. Oh, this has been so good. This has been a great game. Let's have a look around. What else we got? Petrol station. Let's go and have a look in there. Excuse me. The petrol station stands on the corner of High Street and Bridge Street. It has a large red and white canopy underneath which stand 3 pumps. Red on the lower parts and white on the upper parts. A bright yellow bin stands between the pumps. A tall sign stands at the entrance to the petrol station. Examine bin. What's in the bin? The bin is bright yellow and cylindrical in shape, with large openings on the sides for inserting rubbish. It is partly full. The clues are buried in a thick layer of 1980s nostalgia. I love it. Search bin. Let's have a look in the... Oh, for goodness sake. Why can't we search in the bin? What else can we do? Ooh. Examine the pumps. The pumps comprise large cabinets fixed to the ground with a receptacle for the nozzles and a small cabinet above to display the amount of petrol that has been dispensed. Okay. Read sign. Omocor, 3-star per gallon, 4-star per gallon. Wow, the prices. Right, we're on Bridge Street. The junction with High Street is to the east, and there is a petrol station on the corner. The road continues north and south, but there's nothing interesting on either of those directions. You can go east or southeast. What's southeast? Oh, that's the petrol station. Okay, okay. Oh, what was that? Okay, go east. I'm sure we saw the guy, the young man then, southeast. Who knows? I think I got turned around. Okay, let's go east. Tell youths they have to use their hands like a baby's toy. Back to the Future 2 references. Okay, there are some parked cars here with 2 of their wheels mounted on the pavement. To the north is a newsagent, south there's a hardware shop. Let's have a look at the cars. Examine cars. One is a yellow Revenant 15 and one a white Triumph Dolomite. Wow. The shop is old-fashioned. It smells musty. It has a hard wooden floor and a large counter in the middle of the shop, behind which stands the shopkeeper. The items for sale are arranged behind the counter on shelves. Examine items. Can't see that. Ask shopkeeper about youths. He does not reply. Okay. Keep having a look around. Let's have a look around. Small and crowded. Behind the counter are sweets and packets of cigarettes and the other forms of tobacco. Racks of newspapers fill the shop. Okay. You can see a rack of newspapers in the south. I'm trying to work something out here. We've got a way to do this. To the south, north is a fishmonger. Okay, well, the fishmonger is a sizable shop with blue and white tiles. Along one side is a counter beneath which are ranged a large number of fish. Ask for the truffle. Examine shopkeeper. Fishmonger has short curly hair and wears blue and white striped apron. Ask keeper about game. I can't help with that, I'm afraid. Okay, let's examine fish. Fish are ranged beneath the counter. They all seem... Go east. I've just had a thought. There's a Gru and he's hungry. Can we get him to eat the youths? Like, you have been eaten by a Gru. Oh, please tell me I can get the Gru to eat the youths so we can go for this music. Please tell me I could do that. Tell Gru about youths. It does not reply. Tell Gru to eat youths. Oh, that would have been so good. Lick fish. Can Can I give cash to Gru? It does not want some. Ah, give leaflet to Gru. Does not want it. That's a shame. Give game to Gru. Read game. Can I read the game? What's it got? Can't read it. Oh, that's a shame. I really want to like sick the. What's in the bin? Nothing. Okay. It would have been so good if we could have done that. What else can we do? Telephone kiosk here. Go south. Oh, we're in the laundrette. Okay. Examine the machines. You're trying so many things that I had never imagined and from which I will have to put in bespoke responses for the next version. They're all in use. Okay. Ask attendant about youths. Sorry? Ask attendant about game. Sorry? Okay. A public house is a traditional type. Tobacco smoke and the smell of stale beer trodden into the carpet fill the air. The decor is dark and elaborate. The walls are covered in panelled wood. Small round tables with stools surrounding them fill the room, each with several beer mats and a very large ashtray atop it. A bartender stands behind the bar. Unfortunately, there are no Space Invaders machines here. You can see a bartender, a group of men, and a sign. Read sign. Toilets are for paying customers only. Examine men. The three middle-aged men sit around one of the tables with partly drunk pints of beer in hand, talking intently. Each of them smokes a cigarette. Examine bartender. The bartender is a plump, balding man in his 50s wearing a shirt and tie. Wow. Space Chicken says, Wifey's been watching that Celebrity Africa Get Me Out of things, and there was a challenge that actually looks like fun. Wow. What can I do? Examine beer mats. Beer mats are thin, square, with rounded corners and an off-white colour with the emblem of a brewery impressed upon them. Can't read it. Oh well. Examine ashtray. The ashtrays are large, round, and have the emblem of a brewery in the centre. They are all filled with traces of ash. Was the challenge to not watch I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of here? There's a lot going on in this. Let's have a look at the tables. Tables around are made. This use kiosk. It's out of order. Examine man. Oh, the man wanders around. Is he still following me? If I go west and then look again. Yeah. Tell man to stop following. Tell man to stop following. Tell man to stay. Yeah, he's just going to keep following. Okay, that's fine. North has a cafe. So he should have just. It happens. Don't worry about it, James. No, read note. Back in 15 minutes. That's the greengrocer. Take care, Krista. Thanks for coming along. Have a great night. To the north there's a bank. Let's go in the bank. You can't. Why can't I go in the? Oh, because it's closed. Ask shopkeeper about cleaver. I'll cut off a leg if you want. Leg of pork, only 59 pence. Bloody hell, that's cheap. Buy pork. What is this? Foreign money? No, it's not foreign. Remember the advice of the poster in the park? No, I don't. Read leaflet. That's the kind of the problem. Oh, I am certain we need to do something that's patently obvious, but which I can't think of right now. The thing is about the leaflet, welcome to Zork. And that's the Gru. And I know we've got to do something with the Gru. The leaflet is not the poster. Okay, let's see if this remembers and lets me scroll back. Right to the start, it does. Let's have a look at the... Okay, here we are. Advice for Life poster. Always wear sunscreen. Looking and reading are not the same thing. Death is inevitable but can be postponed. Tea and cake are the route to happiness. Those who can go through life with the least bric-a-brac will get the most out of it. It pays to sort the wheat from the chaff. Okay. There are diamonds in the rough. Not everything you can do is worth doing. It's good to talk to no trouble. Diamonds in the rough, sort the wheat from the chaff. There's got to be something. What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh. Oh, this is gonna haunt me, isn't it? How can I get old money? How can I get old money? Because I'm sure we need to get... What about this? Open kiosk. Shake kiosk. Ah, that's a shame. Laundrette to the south. Examine the dryers. You need to find a way to get more clues. You're doing very well so far. Yes. Examine machines. Examine search machines. I definitely need to put in a response for shake kiosk. You know, I was hoping if I shook it, money might come out. Decor's brown and new looking. Examine decor. Brown and new looking. What can we do? What can we do here? There's got to be something I can do. South is a shoe shop. I don't think we've been in a shoe shop. You can see a shopkeeper, a child, and a mother. Okay. Examine mother. The mother is accompanying the child and is making quite clear that trying on shoes is not optional this afternoon. Examine child. Seems a bit weird I would do that. Child is about 4 or 5 years of age. It is being made to try on shoes against its will and is objecting to this vociferously. Best way of getting clues in the pub is not by examining the beer mats. Now, I probably need to talk to the people. Tell child about game. Does not reply. Tell mother about game. She does not reply. Eat game. Lick game. Okay. Tell child about shoes. It's not reply. I don't think we're supposed to be talking to the kid. Examine shopkeeper. The shopkeeper is a balding middle-aged man who wears a shirt and tie. Tell shopkeeper about game. Oh? Give game to shopkeeper. He does not want it. Of course he does. Give game to child. He does not want it. Now that is not true. That kid wants that computer game. I guarantee it. Oh yes, I do. Let's go back to the pub and see if we can do something with the guys in the pub. Hey! Not that kind of... tell bartender about youths. Right. Ask bartender about youths. Sorry, I can't help. Give me so much work for the next question. I know that's how it is. That's how these things are, though, isn't it? Ask men about youths. Whoa! I'd stay away from them if I were you. Yeah, they're never up to any good, that lot. Yeah, the young people today, not like they were back when I was a lad, I'll tell you. I reckon it's the government's fault. Yeah? Yeah, not enough work for them to do. If they were all working in factories, they wouldn't have all that time to roam about causing trouble. Oh, hey! I couldn't get any playtesters who got as far as using the time machine. Oh my goodness! Ask men about work. Work is what we do when we're not in here. Or at home with the missus. Yeah, or at home with the missus. Or watching the football. Yeah, work is the curse of the drinking classes, I reckon. Where'd you get these things from, Nige? I don't know, it's just something I heard in the telly once. The curse of the drinking classes. You couldn't make that stuff up. Ask men about drink. Yeah, we've been here since 11. We're celebrating a little. We're celebrating the fact it's Saturday. That's something worth celebrating. Hey! They'll arrange the glasses in a toast. To Saturdays! Just don't tell the wife we've been in here quite so long. She'll kill me if I come home too drunk. Yeah, so will mine. Don't tell the wife, eh? Ask men about wife. What can I say? Can't live without him. Do you remember, Nige, when your wife made you sleep in the spare room for a week after you got so drunk you thought you saw a pink elephant? Shut up, Jim. It was only the one time. Yeah, but my wife would kill me if she found out I got so drunk I'd seen a pink elephant. Yeah, don't worry about that. We haven't had that much this week, and it's half hour to closing. My goodness. Okay. Ask men about elephant. Don't talk to me about pink elephants. Is this coffee strong enough? Coffee. Ask men about coffee. Know about that, Jim? Got no idea, sorry. No, I haven't a clue either. Okay. Right. I'm going to go south and back to the shoe shop. And get someone in trouble. Tell mother about elephant. She does not play. Tell mother about men. Ask mother about men. The mother is too busy supervising a child's shoe acquisition process that she does not respond. About pink elephant. Right, that's not going to work. Okay, I was hoping that would work. North. Okay, what can we do? Ask bartender about drink. What would you like? Ask bartender about pint. Sorry, can't help. Nice thought. Another thing I could do with bespoke responses. It's just I really thought we could get the guys into trouble and it would cause something. Examine the walls. Examine carpet. Carpet has a small-scale geometric pattern of bright red on a dark green background. Oh my goodness, I remember that. I remember that kind of stuff. Oh, thank you. What can we do? Ask bartender about toilets. Toilets are for customers only. Buy pint. There's a time for alcohol and there's a time for tea and cake, and this is a time for tea and cake. I like that. Oh yes, I like that. Ask men about cake. Oh, cake. Now, I love a bit of fruit cake, especially at Christmas time. Fruit cake, Jim? Really? Can't stand the stuff myself. If I'm having cake, it has to be a nice sponge. Sponge, Bill? Yuck. If I'm having cake, it has to be chocolate or bust. Nige, chocolate cake is for children. How old are you again? 47. 47 and is eating chocolate cake, I ask you. I like it. Chocolate cake is lovely. My wedding cake was actually a mixture of things. On the bottom it was fruit cake. And I think the second layer was also fruit cake. But the top layer was chocolate orange. And it was delicious. So we had a 3-tier cake and one that was chocolate orange. It was so good. It lasted all the 10 minutes once we cut it because everyone wanted a bit. A friend of mine is making me a nice lemon drizzle cake. Very nice. Chocolate orange. Yeah, lovely combination. Lovely. Right, what can we do? What can we do? Black Forest Gatto. I love Black Forest Gatto, but I didn't like it as a kid. It was just too rich, and it's strange how you change as you get older, isn't it? What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? What's our score? We haven't changed our score. No. Still at 49. We need to get further. Oh, come on. There's got to... Ask men about Gru. Know about that, Bill? Got no idea, sorry. Nope, haven't a clue either. Oh. Ask men about money. It's what makes the world go round, I reckon. Well, that and rotational momentum. The price of fish keeps going up, but oh. Okay. That doesn't bother some people, like Betting Bob. Yeah, he seems to win more times than is natural. Ask men about Betting Bob. Who is Betting Bob? Oh, Bob, he's always hanging around here, all the bookies in his tweed jacket. He likes a bet, does Bob? You didn't say that again. He'll bet with anybody about anything. You remember that time, Nige, you bet him 20 quid that you couldn't bounce a full glass of beer on your head for 10 minutes without it spilling, and he accepted? Yeah, I'd have won too if I wasn't on my third pint by then. Nige, you wouldn't have taken the bet if you weren't on your third pint by then. Old Bob is not daft. Bob's a wily one. Oh, okay. Okay, now this is interesting. So, Betting Bob's in the bookies. Right. Okay. Patrick says, you should have had a second wedding cake made for you and Jenny to have yourselves. Yeah, there was enough cake to go around. It's all right. Betting Bob. We could get some money from... Read newspaper. Okay, I have a... Butcher shop. Where's the betting shop? Where's the betting shop? South the shoe shop. South funeral directors. North is a estate agent. Barber shop. North is a bookmaker. Okay. Man in a tweed jacket. Okay, here we are. Examine radio. Radio's playing in the background. Oh, so we can't see the radio. Okay. Ask man about bets. Man in tweed jacket. That's the one. What? Tell man about betting. Man in a tweed jacket. What? Ask man in tweed jacket about Bob. Can't see that. Okay. Ask Bob about Bob. What? Examine Bob. The man is in his 50s and balding. He's wearing a tweed jacket with a yellow lining, brown trousers, a shirt and tie with symbols relating to horse racing on it. He's smoking a cigar. Ask Bob about racing. The most beautiful sport in the world. No, it isn't. It's ice hockey. Ice hockey's the best. Tell Bob to bet. What? Ask Bob about Queen. She likes a little racing too. Okay, here we go. Okay. How can we get this guy to bet on the queen? Let's have a look at our options again. Right. If we can get some cash, we can get some meat for the grue, and that would work. That would work. I was always up for a bet in high school. Well, a dare. Did so much dumb stuff in 4 years. You should have had a. I was thinking of a certain over the house strip. Yeah, the wizard thinks it's golf. Oh, come on. How can we do this? Bet with Bob. Ask Bob to bet. Tell Bob about Queen. What? Make a bet. How can we word this right? Tell Bob to bet. Tell Bob to bet with me. Ice hockey, awesome. Maple Leafs are into second round of playoffs. My playoffs beard is seriously underway. Nope, the only right one is the St. Louis Blues. You cannot possibly go against the St. Louis Blues. For the first time, we won the Stanley Cup, and then a global plague was unleashed. So there we go. Bob only takes bets he can be sure of winning, yes. So, you know, global plague unleashed when we get the Stanley Cup. That is a show of power. Show newspaper to Bob. Give newspaper to Bob. Sell. Okay, tell Bob about future. What? Tell Bob about time machine. What? Tell Bob about newspaper. What can we do? How can we do this? How can we do this? Bob only wants information. No, Bob will only take a bet that he thinks he can win. Ask Bob about winning. He likes the horses. He likes the horses. Let's go north. Go to the future. I have a feeling that in the charity shop there will be something. Use time machine. Go south and go south. West. West. Where's the north is betting shop. Large television screens and posters about horse racing adorn the walls. Read posters. Place your bets here. Is that it? Examine screens. Watch racing. Okay, maybe not. Okay, let's... Charity shop to the north. Okay, here we are. Let's have a look. What we got? Broken music box, a bell, some side plates, a pair of egg cups, a willow pattern milk jug, a yellow milk jug, a plain coffee mug, a horse coffee mug. Examine horse coffee mug. Take care, Ben. Thanks for coming along. Read horse coffee mug. Can't read it. Birthday coffee mug, a spoon rest, a flask, a small red vase, a toast rack, a pepper pot, and a console game. A horse engraving. Examine engraving. Metal engraving of a horse's head and a wooden background. Read engraving. Can't read. A set of dinner plates, a pair of door handles, a dog bowl, a deactivated wizard staff, a large scented candle, empty biscuit tin, jelly mold, dog statue, and a steamer. Hat stand, rack of clothing, footrest in the shape of a dog, and a side table. Examine side table. Made of pine. There is an issue relating to the GRU, which I realised recently, in which, in some conditions, which you have reached, means that you can't get a certain clue until after you need it. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, I need to fix this in the next version, but I may need to give you a clue now if you get stuck. I was really, really hoping that we could find like a sports almanac or something. I was really thinking it would be that. Right, what can we do? What can we do? Right. Examine hat stand. And then examine clothing. Rack with a number of garments and clothing hung upon it. A pair of jeans, a floral skirt, a pair of slacks, a tweed jacket. Examine jacket. Tweed jacket with a distinctive yellow lining. It does not look as though it has been worn for many decades. So that's the guy's jacket. It's ended up in the charity shop. Oh my goodness. So he's gone. Well, he was old. And it's like 40 years. Examine the jeans. Blue jeans in size intended for children. Okay. What can we... Resume work on the Atari ST version of Virgo 1. Cool. Excellent. Footrest in the shape of a dog. Examine footrest. Grey statue of a small terrier dog with a flattened back to use as a low table or small footrest. The jacket is interesting. The jacket being in the future and in the past is interesting to me. Search jacket. Your hopes that the former wearer might have left some old money in the pockets is dashed when you search them and find them empty. Oh! I wasn't hoping about money. I was hoping about... I was hoping that he might have left a betting slip or something. Oh! Search jeans. You can't search it. Oh, no. So we are on the right track because that jacket, it's the same one. You can tell. Oh. It's going to have live stream guest stars in Virgo 1, mostly in suspended animation. Oh, very nice. That's actually quite cool. That is cool. I really thought that was going to work. What else can we do? What if we missed? What if we missed? There's got to be something. There's nothing, is there? There's no books. Examine books. Can't say that. Yeah, there's no books. James Pett says, I approve of red herrings. Yeah, I really thought we were onto something with the jacket. I really did. That's a shame. That's a shame. So we're in the future again. Convenience shop lies to the north. What's in this shop? Groceries, just groceries and newspaper. We already got the newspaper. Search newspaper. Search newspaper. You can't search it. Oh, it's a shame. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Stage agent now. Gambling machines. Modern luxury flats. So, can we do something with the gambling machines? Examine machines. The black fashion lights and computer screens fill the color car from horses. And examine horses. Now we're not going to get discombobulated again. What am I missing? What am I missing? South of our pawn shop. North is the passageway. Fried chicken shop and an off license. It's got the off license. Examine key rings. Examine key rings. Can't see that. Examine rings. James Pett says, shall I describe the gameplay mechanism to resolve the clue? If you wouldn't mind, because it does look like we're going to end up with problems here. Examine the stand. Can't see that. Okay, so that's... Examine display. Hope she says yes. I'm still... Normative keyring display 1. Small rotary pipes. Logo of a type of beer written on them. Examine display. So we try the second one. I am getting... It's a bit iffy. Not iffy. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. It's like... It's difficult to work out what to do next. I think we're in the wrong time period, so let's go back and use the time machine. Use time machine. I am somewhat stumped, I have to admit. There's got to be a way we can do this. There's got to be something that we're missing. Right, what needs to happen is the convenience shop will have a meat-based snack. Meet your snack ever, now with extra meat. Not suitable for vegetarians. You can buy and give to the crew. Oh. Convenience shop has... Oh, of course we don't need to be in the past to get meat. Okay. Right, go back to the... Use time machine. Right, west. Let's go to the convenience shop. Betting shops, hairdresser, solicitors, pharmacy. Of course we can get meat from the present, not the past. North. Examine groceries. Washing powder, baby food, no. Buy snack. Buy meat. Ask attendant about meat. I don't know. Okay, No, this isn't implemented yet. Oh, right. But it won't change the game state, it will only give a clue. Right. Which I've given as above. Right, okay. Buy snack. Not but. Snack. Ask attendant about snacks. Buy snacks. Buy meats. Buy... Are we in the wrong place? You buy like... No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Right. Okay, we're going down the wrong thing here, aren't we? Okay. All that it will do is prompt the GRU to give you the clue that I described above. So it needs a regular supply of meat. Right, okay. Okay, what can we do? I am getting a little stumped again, I have to admit. The actual solution would be the same. Okay, fair enough. Okay, is there a bin here? Is this where the bin is? Exam bin. Can't see that. Okay. Mailbox. Where's the bin? Is there no bin here? I know there's a bin in the past, so let's go back to the past. Okay, let's go north. Go north. Use time machine. Right. I'm going to put some stuff in the bin because we kind of picked up the wrong stuff here. Okay, there's a bin. Examine the bin. Can't see that. Right, there's the bin. You can't keep going back in time and feeding the Gru forever. How will the Gru get into a position where it can get meat? I don't know. That's the problem. Oh, hang on. Doesn't the phone shop need staff? Put powder in bin. Use bin. Can't use it. Okay. Can't put the powder in. Dispose of powder. But my bric-a-brac level's getting high. Examine bin. Why can't I use the bin? Use powder with bin. Use bin with powder. Use patch with bin. Drop patch in bin. Put patch in bin. Can't put that. Okay, fine. We'll deal with that later. Let's talk with the Gru again. Tell Gru about work. Tell Gru about job. I'm amazed by this talk of a place where one can go to find an ongoing quest for which one can obtain tokens that can be exchanged for meat. But how do I travel to this place, which is only open during the daytime? Grus are built for the dark. Our skin cannot cope with the sun's harsh and blinding night without getting hurt. Tell Gru about time machine. Tell Gru about sunscreen. Oh! Tell Gru to use sunscreen. The pharmacy! To the pharmacy! We're going to the pharmacy in the future because that way we can get some sunscreen. Use time machine. Go south and go south. Where are we? Pharmacy to the off license. South cake shop. Bondurant, I've gone the wrong way. Estate agent. South of the hairdresser. Pharmacy. Buy sunscreen. Got some sunscreen. Go back to the past. Oh, I can feel... If this doesn't work, I'm going to cry. Use time machine. South. South. East. 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 South. East. No. East. Southeast. Give sunscreen to Gru. A substance which, if I apply it to my skin, will enable me to venture out into the light. This is like nothing I have ever seen. This is truly a world of amazement. Tell Gru about job. I'm aware of this. Excellent. There we go. When you get a little light bulb above your head. Score. 49. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Tell Gru about work. Does not reply. So what's it going to do? See a home and screw on which there is a tube of sunscreen. Okay, excellent. Ask Gru about work. Exam Gru. Is he... He's got sunglasses. He's got the sunscreen. So what's he... I feel like there's something extra that we haven't done yet. Tell Gru to get job. Does nothing. So he's got the sunscreen. Tell Gru to use sunscreen. Oh! I need to disambiguate this a bit, I think. I really thought that would have been it, but there's something else. There's something else that I need to do. What else? How can I get him a job? Oh, hang on. We're on... It's switched itself to top chat again, so I'm only seeing what James is saying. Hardly anyone else's thing, but James apparently is replying to someone. Live chat, so what have I missed? Surely the Gru can now eat people whether it's dark or not. This is a terrible development for the human race. Ah, that's what he said. That's why I wasn't replying to people, by the way. Can you beat the meat, says Martin Vick. Oh my goodness. Right, okay, that works. Life is peaceful there. Go West! Saturday, so the Gru won't be going to the job centre until tomorrow. Okay. So what do I do? Oh. Everyone's saying go west. We can't go west. Day after tomorrow, yeah. Tell Gru. About time machine. Does not reply. Tell Gru to use time machine? No. What am I... Oh. I really thought we'd worked it out there. I really did. Oh, come on. There's got to be something else. There's got to be something I'm missing. But I don't know what. Oh, this is like... Oh! Oh, so close and yet so far. What else can we do? What can we do? What can we do? It is now raining in Finland. This has been your weather update. Well, thank you very much. I'm stumped. I'm stumped. I wish I... You don't necessarily need this specific Gru to work in the mobile phone shop. But even so... Yeah, I'm going to save because I'm stumped again. I'm really stumped. I still don't know what to do about the youths. Ask Gru about youths. I don't know of this of which you speak. I really thought we'd got it there. So the north is a bank, but of course it's not open. South of greengrocer and cafe. South is a shoe shop. South. South barber shop. Full step. Refused to go in. North is a bookmaker. That's where the bookie is. South is a carpet shop. Carpet shop is carpeted floor, racks containing rolls of carpet. Fill the shop floor. Examine carpet. Rolls of carpet with dark blue flowers on a dark red background. What happens if this Gru gets a job in 1981 and survives by honest work instead of eating people and maybe gets married? How will that affect the world in 2022? Are you saying he's now in the future as well? Are you saying he's in the... We've changed the future again? Of course we've changed the future. He's now got a job, isn't he? Let's go west, north, north. Use time machine. Intergrucial marriages legal. Go south. Right, Fawn shop is closed. Nauseous landlord. Read notice. Closed due to staff shortage. Well, he's not in. He's not in the thing. That has not changed either. What else is there? North the bank. South is cake shop. Large coffee machine. So we could just have tea and cake, but let's keep going. North, south. No smoking sign. East. Keep going east. Going east. There's a duck. Go south. Northeast. Go east. Right, here we go. Modest terrace houses line the road. One house is a for sale sign next to it. Reads sign. Moonbeam Estate Agents for sale. Website address of the estate agents: moonbeampropertydreams.co.uk. North. Can't go south. Okay. East. Portal to a parallel universe to the east. Okay. That is interesting. We're going through the parallel universe portal. You step through the portal into the parallel universe. On the other side, you find the universe that is identical in every way to the universe that you've left. At the exact moment that you step through the portal, the version of you from the universe that you just entered steps through the portal into the universe that you just left. You feel as though you have achieved less than you had hoped by stepping into the portal. Okay. So we're back into the current proper universe. Okay. Let's have a look around. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're just in a parallel universe. Okay, that was weird. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything over there. Let's have a look around though. Remember when Tony Martin shot those two travellers who broke into his house in the late 90s? I lived there. Oh yeah, I remember that. Butterfly effect. What else? Let's go back to where we were with the offline. Right. Mobile phone transfer shop. It's still closed. Right. Funeral parlor to north is a state agent that goes south. Pen stands behind a small desk. Agent at grey suit goes. What has changed? I don't see an awful lot that's changed. Ask Wizard about Gru. Grus have a surprisingly good work ethic when given the opportunity. I dare say a few more Grus would do wonders for all the staff shortages that we've been having of late. Yes. Betting shop, just about horse racing. Pharmacy, firm solicitors. Nothing appears to have changed. Can't go to the firm solicitors. Okay. Abandoned bank lies to the south, charity shop to the north. Still about the attendant. What else could we do? What else is possible? to the estate agent. I'm now stuck again. This is... It's a really good game, but it's getting difficult to know what else to do. I still can't work out what to do about the youths. I'm tempted to just order cake and tea and win. But maybe not. Go north. Go north. Use machine. Right, we've gone in the time machine again, but now I'm back in the past. I'm going to talk to the crew about vacancies. I don't think this is quite working as intended in relation to the GRU. I'll try checking the code. Yeah, don't worry about it. Tell GRU about vacancies. It does not reply. Fair enough. Okay, guys, I don't know where to go from here. So what I'm going to suggest is, given that I'm exhausted and have been out all day filming, after having been out a lot filming last week for a few shows, that maybe we save here and come back another time. What do you think, guys? So, I think we've got this is a good game. I'm stuck. I think I need time to think about it as well. And we'll see how we go from here. But I am really enjoying it. I hope you guys are. Amelia doesn't approve of tea and cake because she can't have it. I can check the GRU issue by next time. Fair enough, James. That sounds good. So let's leave it here and come back next time and see how we get on from there. But guys, I'm really enjoying this game. I'm not entirely sure where we go from here. But that's usually the case with text adventures, isn't it? Or adventure games in general. Yes, a third helping of tea and cake next week sounds splendid. Amelia would like the meat. Well, she'll have to fight the GRU. Okay, guys. I've really enjoyed it tonight. It's been a good session, and I'm looking forward to seeing how far we can get with this next time. Patrick says, request something dizzy next week. Well, perhaps we can play both. If we can finish this off, then perhaps we can. Tell you what, I'm going to go and just have the tea and cake. Let's see what happens. Might as well. Right, let's go back to... I have saved, so whatever I do now essentially doesn't count. Because we've saved. Let's go back. Hey, don't worry about it. Every game has issues. You should see the amount of bugs in some of mine when people have tried them. No, not examine. Use machine. The time machine. Right, so we got, and now south. Go south is a cake shop. Buy tea. Can't see. There's no tea. That's a coffee machine. Examine machine. Live back object capable of making 2 cups of fancy coffee at the same time. Lots of chrome knobs, levers, and so we still couldn't get a cup of tea. We have to get a cup of tea from. Oh, we were so close. We were almost there. We need currency from the past to get tea. Oh, but we can buy cake. Buy cake. You choose your favourite sort of cake and tap your debit card in the machine. You're debited $4.35 and handed a slice of delicious-looking cake wrapped in grease but flavour. We have the cake. 69 out of 100. 69, dudes. Right, save. We've got the cake. We don't have the key. But as the wise rabbit said, tea comes before cake. We haven't played Space Invaders yet either, but tea comes before cake. So we have to get the tea from the past, which means we need some old currency. Ah! Oh, this game. Every single time I think I've got it, there's another bit to do. Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in. Guys, I've saved again. We've got to 69 now. Oh my goodness. We are going to get there next week. I'll tell you that right now. But we have the cake. We just don't have the key. So we're going to probably need to get... Oh, there is a tea flask in the charity shop. I'm wondering, do we need to get the tea into the flask so that we can take it to the future and not run away with someone's cup? We will find out next week on Tea and Cake. Right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm really glad we've been playing this. It is a lot of fun. Difficult, but fun, and that's what counts with the text adventures. You want it to keep you going and keep you thinking. But I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are. Have a great evening. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow for text adventuring. But until then, happy gaming. Bye-bye.